Welcome everybody to the Zelda podcast that we've spontaneously decided to do. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the potential for dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom. Vegan or Preston, whatever you prefer. I call you right now.
Oh, you doxed me.
No.
You doxed me.
No, my bad.
Yes. All right. He said potential, but I think dungeons are like guaranteed almost. I feel like they have to be a thing. So we're just gonna go over a couple ideas just to throw them out there at the world. So yeah, in case we get one right, we have the record.
I guess let's start off with the biggest evidence for there being dungeons is obviously, I mean, we see these massive structures in the new trailer, like Gerudo Desert sorta area. People are saying, I don't know, it's confusing. Some people are saying it's right next to Arbiter's Grounds, and then other people are saying it's nowhere near Arbiter's Grounds. I don't know. Either way, there's a big, whatever this is, there's a big structure coming out of the ground here.
Yeah. Also, I feel like that we just haven't we didn't see any shrines or anything that looked like shrines so far. Not in the gameplays or the trailers. So I feel like if there's no shrines, which I don't think there is, or anything like it, I feel like there has to be dungeons. Yeah, also I feel like that's something a lot of people like wanted back, so I feel like if they listened.
Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think people have wanted Ganon back for a while, and he's back now.
He is back now.
Link leaving the Typhlo ruins, but like it's not covered in darkness anymore, so I think it's kind of cool. Everyone's pointed that out already, but like maybe there's something there, but I don't know if it would be a dungeon. Yeah, I guess if we want to quickly just mention like a couple of the locations that we think maybe there'd be a dungeon.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say the obvious ones. Anyways, are probably that Gerudo structure, like think of another sand.
Yeah.
And then the underground, like Death Mountain looking area. I feel like that.
Where's that? Yeah.
Because that also shows like a structure of some kind there.
Yeah,
so
there's some sort of big thing in the back there.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably something.
I think inside the Hebra Storm. That's what.
Yeah.
I don't know if other people are calling it that, but like, that's what I call it anyway. But like, it's huge, and I don't know. I feel like it'd be a missed opportunity if there wasn't a dungeon in there.
Yeah, if it was just a random tornado.
And you also mentioned, I'm not sure if this is in the like Zora region. It looks like it probably is, like where these floating bubbles of water are.
Like the entrance somehow, or maybe like, because a hybrid like Sky but also Zora dungeon would be kind of cool, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but like I think that would be pretty cool, rather than just being just a little area.
Yeah, and it would definitely be a unique take on the water dungeon, like compared to other Zelda games, how they usually do water dungeons, which people aren't fans of most of the time. Obviously, Hyrule Castle, it probably has something important. I don't think they do the boss fight in Hyrule Castle again. Maybe underneath of it, though. I mean, it's a bit hard to tell because, man, some of these Zelda tubers are insane. Not even just Zelda tubers, but like Zelda people in general. Like, they figured out for like some flowers next to Ganon that he's standing on the Great Plateau in the shot where he like has the malice hair or something. I was thinking they don't really show it in this trailer very much, but maybe the Lost Woods might have something. I think that
would be cool.
Yeah, I feel like that might
having
be a cool
again.
Area. Obviously, there's gonna have to be some sort of underground dungeons. Like, there's no way they don't do. I mean, I guess technically the Death Mountain one, you consider that underground. A lot of people say that this hole probably leads to a dungeon, like with the lasers. That would make sense to me. Some people have said it's the Yiga clan hole. I don't know if it's the same hole. I don't think it is because like the rocks on the side aren't the same.
The Yiga were kind of annoying, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
They're kind of cool, but like, I don't know, I don't really care.
The shot in where Link's standing in Hyrule Castle, it doesn't make sense to me, like, at all.
I know, yeah,
his
that's probably the
arm-
most confusing.
His arm is fine, but then he has the shield, like, from the Sky Plateau. So I kind of, like, thought maybe they're doing something like how they did in, I think it was in Twilight Princess, where, like, it restored, what was it, the Temple of Time to, like, the past for a bit. I don't know if they'll do something like that with Hyrule Castle, but that's what it looks like.
That would be a cool dungeon of some kind. Alright, yeah.
But the shot just
Like-
hurts my brain so much because
Yeah.
if it is like a dungeon, why is Link's arm better now?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, unless for some reason it changed it when he went back in there, but that wouldn't make sense, really. So,
Yeah, but then I thought maybe it's a memory, but then again, why does he have the shield from...
Yeah.
I don't know, that part's really confusing, but we'll leave that for when the game comes out, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess the other last location is maybe South Faron Sea. Like, Zelda's staying on this platform, and there's, like, some building over here, but whatever. Yeah, so my theory, kind of a wacky one. You can kind of see Zelda, not from this shot, but from a different shot. Yeah, she's holding the recall tier. That's what I'm calling it anyway, because this symbol is the same symbol that Link uses. Let's see if I can find it in this video. This right here, which Link can use as an ability to, like, reverse the flow of time for certain objects. I don't know how he has it and Zelda has it, and people say, like, time travel and whatnot. I don't know. But, I don't know if he has the tier, per se, but, like, if he does, and that's how he's able to use it, my theory for this final slot is that it is reserved for specifically when you try and beat different dungeons. So, for example, say there's like some sort of Zora water dungeon, and you need to get the tier for Sidon, which you can actually see. Sidon has his tier here, but then, like, when he's fighting with Link, he doesn't. And so this area might, like, I think maybe the area in the background or something, like, I don't know if there's floating bubbles over there. It looks like there might be. Like, maybe this sort of area, there's a dungeon around here. What if this slot allows you to use his, like, the tier that you're supposed to get for him in order to give you certain abilities, like, in order to solve, like, the puzzles of the dungeon? Because if I had to guess, that they won't be able to do items like they do in previous Zelda games, you know, most Zelda games. Maybe you can use the tiers to solve some puzzles.
Yeah. For each dungeon, you have the corresponding tier,
right?
And then, and then the champion gets it back, right?
Yeah. Obviously, there's quite a few flaws with how that might end up working, because, like, first of all, like, if the water tier, for example, allows you to traverse through water, like, why would the Zora need it? Because you can already do that, but, like, yeah, you know, whatever.
Yeah, and I mean, your idea could be, like, partly light, because what if that slot, that empty slot, is used for something dungeon specific that you only have in the dungeon? It still could be, maybe not the tier, but it still could be something. Because there needs to be something special for each dungeon, I would think.
Yeah, otherwise, I feel like the dungeons might end up being kind of stale, kind of how the Divine Beasts were.
So I feel like it probably won't happen, but if there's no shrines, there's no, what are they called, orbs, the soul orbs or whatever, how do you get hearts, right? So maybe there's a different way to get the soul orbs. But I was thinking it'd be cool if they brought back heart pieces, and if there is main boss dungeons, then it would make sense to drop a heart piece, or I mean a heart container. So
yeah, like you said, if there aren't shrines, and I guess the closest thing to that are the those green, I don't even know what they are, like the green spirals that show up all over the place.
Yeah, with the green spirals. Yeah.
Those would probably be the closest thing, but, like,
yeah,
I really feel like
people were
Nintendo...
saying maybe you go into it somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, but I really feel like Nintendo wouldn't just copy paste shrines and then give it like a new texture and call it a day. I mean, this
Dang.
game did take them like 7 years to make after Breath of the Wild, so I think that those things, maybe they do have to do something to do with fast travel, but if I had to guess, then again, maybe they like, because it has like the spirals or whatever, maybe they help you like get up to certain sky islands, because you might not always be able to like make a flying machine that can get you high enough to just get, you know, on the sky islands. So I think
Yeah,
that's what those
perhaps.
things might do, probably.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah, if heart pieces
Uh,
and heart containers, like from bosses, come back, that would be pretty cool.
Or from side quests, you get them.
Yeah, true.
Um,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but I think that's about it. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about. That's everything.
I would just mention, everybody probably already thinks this or have talked about this, but again with the Zonai, I think the Zonai like just control gravity somehow. Like that's their thing.
Oh
They like to control gravity because I think that's how they have floating islands. Because I think the islands are like the Zonai's thing. So
It was just my original thought was that the islands might be the same ones from Skyward Sword. But then I was thinking about it, I think if I remember correctly, they go back down like at the end of the game. So I don't think that's what that'll be. Also, I'm using Zeltix
yeah, I
here,
don't
so
think
credit
so.
to him, I guess. Yeah, I think that's about it, unless there's anything else.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. The main thing was just like the dungeons. I know they gotta be back, or at least
Yeah.
that's my copium.
Subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll be posting Tears of the Kingdom content on this channel whenever it comes out. I'll probably wait a bit before I post some stuff, just so I don't, I guess, spoil it for people who want to play the full game for. Because, like, I know there's a lot of YouTubers that'll put, like, big spoilers in their thumbnails and stuff. I won't be one of those people.
Oh, yeah, cringe.
But, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say, so